Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to more news updates on this developing situation in Amarillo. As a little under an hour ago, a military helicopter carrying potentially hazardous material crashed on I-40, 3 miles west of Amarillo. The helicopter was thrown off by the tornado, and extremely dangerous debris spread throughout the city as the tornado tore apart what was left of the helicopter. We also have unfortunate injuries and casualties in the area as the tornado left catastrophic damages to the Amarillo area. This is extremely difficult to look at, and it has certainly been a rough couple days for the state of Texas with these tornado outbreaks. Joining us on the air is Alan Grejgari, the leader of a group known as Texas Tornado Trackers. Alan, you have tracked these storms over the past couple of days. You have seen some extreme storms of Texas in the past, but have you ever really seen anything quite like we have been seeing in the state lately?
Yes, our team has gone all across the state of Texas. We have tracked a lot of tornadoes in the past, but what we have seen in Dallas, Kilgore, Longview, Vega, and Amarillo has definitely been one of the deadliest outbreaks I have followed. Me and my team have been following these severe storms in Texas, and it definitely has been a very tragic couple of days for all of us. And it will definitely take a while to restore communities that have been lost and destroyed in the wake of these tornadic storms. And by the way the radar looks, we might not be out of the woods yet. This has definitely been an intense situation. This really reminds me a lot of what we saw in Oklahoma nearly a year ago today. I hope the rest of the Lone Star State in the path of these storms are ready to take action. But I also hope the folks in Oklahoma are prepared as well. This has been a historic outbreak in Texas and Louisiana, and we all know what happened in Oklahoma last May. We hope everyone continues to stay safe and follow the radar. Thank you for having me on. Stay safe, Texas.
You're listening to Know All Hazards Weather Radio, the best place to get daily 24/7 live weather information. Station WXK31 in Wichita Falls, Texas. Streaming on a frequency of 162.475 MHz. Serving western North Texas and southwestern Oklahoma, originating from the National Weather Service office in Norman, Oklahoma, with a transmitter site in Wichita Falls. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for south central Wichita County in Texas until 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 3:46 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed tornado was located over Iowa Park, moving southeast at 45 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Iowa Park, Pleasant Valley, Wichita Falls, and Lakeside City. Hazard: damaging tornado. Source: radar indicated. Impacts: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. The safest place to be during a tornado is a basement. Get to the lowest floor of a sturdy building and protect yourself from flying debris. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, vehicle, or outdoors, get to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This cluster of thunderstorms is capable of producing tornadoes and widespread significant wind damage. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for the following counties in Texas and Oklahoma. Tornado emergency for Wichita Falls. At 4:02 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A confirmed large and violent tornado was observed over Highway 287, west of Wichita Falls, moving southeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Wichita Falls. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This violent tornado was producing destructive damaging winds and dangerous hail in the warned area. Hazard. Observed violent tornado. Source. Radar indicated. Impacts. You are in a life-threatening situation. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornado emergency for Wichita Falls. At 4:02 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A confirmed large and violent tornado was observed over Highway 287, west of Wichita Falls, moving southeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Wichita Falls. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This violent tornado was producing destructive damaging winds and dangerous hail in the warned area. Hazard. Observed violent tornado. Source. Radar indicated. Impacts. You are in a situation. You are in a situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught
without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses,
and vehicles is likely. Incomplete. Now for the extended forecast for Vernon, Texas. Rest of today, thunderstorms likely. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for north central Wilbarger County until 5:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:24 p.m. Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 5 miles southwest of Vernon, moving northwest at 45 miles per hour. Hazard. Tornado. Source. Radar indicated. Impacts. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Vernon, Dalbert, White City, and Fargo. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service in Norman, Oklahoma. You may also send your report to the National Weather Service Facebook page or by using Twitter, hashtag NWSNormanKTLX. Thunderstorms will continue throughout North Texas this evening. The greatest risk for severe weather. Wilbarger County. Until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, meteorologists reported heavy rain. Up to 2 inches of rain has fallen. Flash flooding is ongoing, or expected to begin shortly. Up to 6 inches of rain is expected for the warned area. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: National Weather Service meteorologists. Impacts: flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, and rivers, as well as other poor drainage in low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Vernon, Lockett, Parsley Hill, Aclonian, Elliott, Harold, Grayback, Farmers Valley, Talbot, White City, Fargo, Odell, and Dones. Precautionary preparedness actions: turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Flooding is occurring or is imminent. It is important to know where you are relative to streams, rivers, or creeks, which can become killers in heavy rains. Campers and hikers should avoid streams or creeks. Thunderstorms will continue throughout North Texas this evening. The greatest risk for severe weather is dangerous flooding, large hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. Some tornadoes may be violent. Some tornadoes may be violent and destructive. Continue to monitor the radar for your local area. Flash flood emergency for Vernon. Until 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:46 p.m. Central Daylight Time, law enforcement reported heavy rain creating dangerous flash flooding. Dangerous flash flooding is ongoing across the warned area. Up to 8 inches of rain have fallen. The updated expected rainfall rate is 8 inches over the next couple hours. Additional rainfall of up to 20 inches are possible in the warned area. Deadly flash flooding is ongoing. This is a flash flood emergency for Vernon. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Seek higher ground now. Hazard: historic life-threatening flooding due to thunderstorms. Source: law enforcement confirmed flooding. Impacts: this is a particularly dangerous situation. Seek higher ground now. Historic, life-threatening flash flooding of low water crossings, small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets and underpasses. Some locations that will experience dangerous flash flooding are all of Wilbarger County. Precautionary preparedness actions: move to higher ground now. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subjected to flooding or under an evacuation order. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Catastrophic flooding is expected around the Vernon area. This is a mass casualty situation. Move to higher ground now. Act quickly to protect your life. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Vernon Police Department. civil authorities has issued a civil danger warning for the Vernon area. Dangerous life-threatening flooding is occurring in the area. Multiple destruction and fatalities have occurred due to these floods. Signal towers were destroyed, and some buildings have been completely flooded. Up to 17 inches of rain have fallen. Everyone listening to this alert should immediately seek higher ground now. If you are in danger, call 911 immediately. Water rescues are underway in the area. In addition, a boil water advisory may be issued soon due to potential water contamination from flooding. We advise all residents, do not drink water from faucets or filtered water. Only drink water bottles. Do not venture outdoors. Historically dangerous flooding presents a life-threatening hazard to the area. The outdoor environment is currently unsafe for the moment. Remain indoors, on higher ground, and stay tuned to local radio, media outlets, and internet sources for more information on this dangerous situation.
This is Mallory Rose with Lone Star Weather Trackers. We are currently covering the live flooding situation in North Texas. It has been quite an eventful day for North Texas. With what happened in Amarillo, Wichita Falls, and now this little town of Vernon has been devastated by major flooding. Schools, hospitals, and other major businesses have been flooded out. And we even have reports of tornado damage near White City, Texas. Water rescues are underway in Wilbarger County as severe storms have swept across the area, and definitely making its impact felt across the area. It looks like the tornadic threat has passed on from Texas, but the events today have left communities here in ruins, and it will take a while to recover from these storms. Unfortunately, Southwest Oklahoma, you're next. Please prepare accordingly for severe weather. We have a total report of 23 fatalities in the Vernon area from flooded waters. Up to 28 injuries have also occurred. A tornado also came through the area and left a good number of trees on roads, and even damaged power lines. We urge all residents in North Texas to use caution over the next week or so, as it will be a rough road to recovery for these areas that have been destroyed. Please continue to use safety precautions and stay tuned for more live coverage.
Now for the extended forecast for Lawton and surrounding areas. Rest of today. Thunderstorms likely. Some storms may be severe. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for central Comanche County until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed tornado was located 2 miles northwest of Fort Sill, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Fort Sill and Lawton. Hazard: observed tornado. Source: radar indicated. Impacts: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, vehicle, or outdoors, move to a substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Heavy rainfall may hide/obscure this tornado. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for central Comanche County until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:27 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed tornado was located 2 miles northwest of Fort Sill, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. Locations: don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Flooding is occurring or is it? Tornado emergency for Lawton. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for central Comanche County until 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time at 5:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time. An extremely large and violent tornado capable of producing historic damages was located 3 miles northwest of Lawton, moving southeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency. This is a mass casualty situation. Take cover now. Hazard: violent tornado. Source: weather spotters, law enforcement, and meteorologists was tracking large, violent, and destructive tornado impacts. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Extreme damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is likely. To repeat, an extremely large and violent tornado capable of producing historic destruction is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Get to an underground shelter now. Above-ground shelter will not be enough to protect you from this tornado. If no such shelter exists in your area, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. If no shelter exists in your area, then as an absolute last resort, lie down flat in the nearest ditch or low-lying area and cover your head. Use any possible protection. This storm will cause damaging, life-threatening flying debris that can cause damage to structure and life. Take any outdoor pet with you to your shelter. Anyone caught outdoors in the path of this tornado will be severely injured or killed. Take cover now. Tornado emergency for Lawton. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for central Comanche County until 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time at 5:39
p.m. Central
Daylight Time.
An
Extremely large
and violent
tornado capable of
producing historic
damages was
located 3
miles northwest of
Lawton,
moving southeast
at 60 miles.
Is there any information on injuries in the area?
Oh yes. We have had many injuries unfortunately due to this situation. Our rescue team is still currently going around Lawton to search for injured people in the destroyed areas. We have unfortunately found at least 3 people dead from the destruction. We have seen lots of damages, mostly in rural Lawton, but this is definitely a mass injury situation, and sadly we expect the numbers to rise as we continue throughout our investigation.
So how many people would you say had to be rescued from the ruins of buildings?
We have had at least 16 calls for help, and we have had to rescue, I'd say about 23 people so far. We are still expecting more calls to come in, as we continue to move throughout the area. We had to help a man who was struck by a motorcycle outdoors during the tornado. We also had to help a couple stranded in a vehicle that was thrown off the road by the tornado, and crashed into a tree. Both were rushed to the hospital in critical condition. We have had some heartbreaking experiences with this one. We sadly expect more to come, as we are not done sweeping through the area yet.
That is truly very difficult to hear about, and we're not done with severe weather in Oklahoma yet. What would you say to the other citizens have Oklahoma in the path of this severe weather crisis?
This is just awful. All the destruction and injuries in Lawton, and the worst of it is expected near Oklahoma City. We have all seen the horrific impacts of these storms in Texas. and Louisiana. Now this tragedy is in our state. Please, please, please prepare if you are in the path of this storm. We are expecting more damages and heartbreaking injuries and loss of life across the path of these storms. Please get to a safe place and take serious tornado precautions. This is a serious situation. Please stay safe, Oklahoma. Please listen to directions. This is life-threatening and disastrous. Continue to monitor the radar.
West Central Grady County in South Central Oklahoma. Tornado emergency for Chickasha, Oklahoma. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for West Central Grady County in South Central Oklahoma until 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:01 p.m. Central Daylight Time, train spotters, law enforcement, and National Weather Service meteorologists were tracking extremely large and violent tornado capable of producing historic destruction 11 miles southwest of Norge, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for West Central Grady County from the Chickasha area. This is a mass casualty situation. Take cover now. Hazard. Deadly tornado capable of producing historic destruction. Source. Weather spotters, law enforcement, and meteorologists confirm violent tornado impacts. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Severe damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles will occur, and historic catastrophic destruction is possible. This deadly tornado will be near Norwich at 7:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and Chickasha at 7:28 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by the storm include Minnetonka, Taylor, and Amber. This includes Interstate 44, between Cement, and 12 miles southwest of Bridge Creek. To repeat, a large, violent, and deadly tornado capable of producing historic damages on the ground. To protect your life, take cover underground now. Above-ground shelter may not be enough to protect you from this tornado. If no underground shelter exists at your location, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. Anyone in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors is in extreme danger and must seek underground shelter now. If no shelter exists in your area, as a last resort, run as fast as you possibly can and lie down flat in the nearest ditch or low-lying area and cover your head. Protect yourself from flying debris. This tornado will produce damaging, deadly flying debris. If you are in the path of this tornado, your life is in extreme danger. Take cover now and protect your life. Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for North Central McLean County in central Oklahoma until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:37 p.m. Central Daylight Time, weather spotters and law enforcement was tracking an extremely large and violent tornado capable of producing historic destruction 4 miles northwest of New Castle, moving southeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for New Castle. This is a mass casualty situation. Take cover now. Hazard. Deadly tornado capable of producing historic destruction. Source. Law enforcement confirmed violent tornado impacts. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Severe damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles will occur, and historic catastrophic destruction is possible. This deadly tornado will be in New Castle at 7:42 p.m. To repeat, a large, violent, and deadly tornado capable of producing historic damages on the ground. To protect your life, take cover underground now. Above-ground shelter may not be enough to protect you from this tornado. If no underground shelter exists at your location, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. Anyone in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors is in extreme danger and must seek underground shelter now. If no shelter exists in your area, as a last resort, run as fast as you possibly can, and lie down flat in the nearest ditch or low-lying area, and cover your head. Protect yourself from flying debris. This tornado will produce damaging deadly flying debris. If you are in the path of this tornado, your life is in extreme danger. Take cover now, and protect your life. Emergency for Norman. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for northwest Cleveland County in central Oklahoma until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:04 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed violent tornado causing extreme damages was located 4 miles southwest of Norman, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Norman. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Expected hazards: deadly tornado with wind speeds up to 200 miles per hour. Source: train weather spotters and law enforcement confirmed violent tornado impacts. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Severe damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles will occur, and catastrophic destruction is possible. This deadly tornado will be in Norman at 8:07 p.m. To repeat, a large, violent, and deadly tornado capable of producing historic damages on the ground. To protect your life, take cover underground now. Above-ground shelter may not be enough to protect you from this tornado. If no underground shelter exists at your location, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. Anyone in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors is in extreme danger and must seek underground shelter now. If no shelter exists in your area, as a last resort, run as fast as you possibly can, and lie down flat in the nearest ditch or low-lying area, and cover your head. Protect yourself from flying debris. This tornado will produce damaging deadly flying debris. If you are in the path of this tornado, your life is in extreme danger. Take cover now, and protect your life.
Alert! Alert! Attention Sooners! This is not a test. This is not a drill. Immediate emergency bulletin. There is a severe weather emergency in effect for OU Norman campus. Event type is tornado. Everyone on and off campus must seek shelter now on the lowest floor of the OU campus building. If not, then please make your way into the halls and duck down and cover your head. Duck and cover. Duck and cover. Use anything to protect your head. Even a textbook. Avoid all windows. This is a serious emergency situation. Please stay calm and listen to instructions. Thank you, and stay safe.